Hello, Namaste. Thank you for coming back. I have a really great program today. We're going to talk about reversing our natural breath. Most humans, unfortunately, have been handed down a breathing experience that is very limited. We never question it. We just accept it as it is because this is the way that we all do it. Um, the breath is limited because most humans breathe by um, taking an inhalation and then sucking into the lungs. So almost like they suction the breath as they inhale. For example, they go like this, inhale. It's very limiting to just be able to suck in without allowing the belly to open up. So from the beginning, it's limited. And then it's limited on the exhale because it exhales without using the abdominal again. So humans rarely use the abdominal for breathing. It is all about the chest. Women in the 1800s wore corsets that made it impossible for them to do diaphragmatic breathing. So now that we're beginning to understand breath a little bit, we realize that we all kind of breathe like this. And it goes in. Okay, so it doesn't allow for anything to expand out. We have a certain amount of millions of alveoles in the lungs as humans, and in those limited breathing ways are not enough to completely oxygenate the body. And when people are not completely oxygenated, of course, there's chronic fatigue, there's chronic tiredness, there's so many things that come up that doctors can't really deal with. So we are going to, in this program, learn different ways to breathe so that we can little by little reverse the breathing process and allow the diaphragm to take over as the lead in the breath. It is yogic breathing, diaphragmic breathing, Kapalbhati breath. And of course, there's a warm up to that. We can't just start doing the Kapalbhati breath. We have to warm up to it. So the different types of breathing, for example, are the lion's yawn or himsa kriya, which is almost like a yawn, and that's the reason why we yawn when we're tired, to oxygenate. So let's do 5 himsa kriyas, and let's just go easy at it. Don't throw the breath too hard from the throat. Just let it go easy, okay? Eyes up, tongue down. Here we go. Eyes up, tongue down. Eyes up, tongue down. Good. Eyes up, tongue down. Let's let some sound out slowly through the throat. And relax. Okay, so that would be one way of beginning to reverse that limited breath that we have been handed down. The next way would be to do bandha, which is a tight hold. So we're going to do 5 bandhas in a row. Okay, I want you to exhale into the bandhas, take the belly back and press it onto your lower back and press your tailbone against the chair if you're sitting in a chair. Try to maintain your good posture. Okay, here we go. Bandha 1. And release. Bandha 2, exhale. And release. Suck that belly in. Bandha 3. All the muscles, the face. This is where you get to make an ugly face. And bandha 4. Bandha 5. And release. Good. The next way to oxygenate would be to exhale all the time, not to take too many inhales from the chest or from the chest, but just push yourself back and push your diaphragm back and try to use the nose and just hold the breath at the end. Let's see if you can do 2 more. So it would be another way to oxygenate. So as we accumulate the knowledge of the oxygenation, then we are able to, fill our tank a little bit deeper than we've been doing with the shallow, going nowhere type of breath. Okay, so this is what really being a breath teacher is all about, to give people alternatives on how to breathe in their life. So we've had the lion's yawn, we've had the tight holds, we've had the exhalation breath. Okay, now our next exercise is very gently. We're just going to take 5 deep breaths and bellow the belly out on the inhale, but try only to use the nose. So slowly. Exhale. You got to use your abdominals at the end here. Inhale. Exhale. Put a smile on your face. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Take your time on these. Exhale. Last one. Exhale. You always want to get to the last little bit of your exhale, and then at the end, we're going to go over it and exhale 5 more times. Okay, here we go. Close your eyes. Last one. There we go. So there we've got all those wonderful ways of breathing, okay? Now we're going to go into a panting Himsa Kriya, okay, which is a little bit different than the original slow Himsa Kriya. So I'll open the eyes up and the tongue down, and you do 10 or 50 little panting beats, whatever you can do. Eyes up, tongue down. Good. Stretch the tongue down. Good. Open the eyes up. Good. One more. Here we go. Exhale. Good. It's good to do a bandha right here. Tighten or mid one breath. Press the belly back. One deep exhale. Hold. During the holds, you don't breathe. You take your time with that one, okay? These are difficult. You have to do them over and over in order to be able to get them. Don't expect your breath to respond right away. If you have been doing the old-fashioned type of breathing, as I call it, or the type of breathing that's limited, in order to be able to get into a higher potency of breath, it's going to take some time, okay? So those are the principles. Let's do alternate nose breathing, which is another way to breathe. We have... thumb is out, the next 2 fingers are in, and expect a little bit of water to come through your nose in these because it awakens certain nadis of the brain, okay? So let's make a nice little class, okay? We're going to open, thumb is out, next 2 fingers are in, and ring and pinky is out. So let's get this one right. Sometimes I forget it, okay? Here we go. We're going to squeeze the nose, okay? Open right inhale. Close your eyes. Try to use the abdominals for these as well. Exhale left. The inhale left, close, exhale, the inhale right, close, exhale, the inhale left, close, exhale, one more, inhale right, close, exhale. By the time you have done all these in repetition of 5, you're going to begin to feel really good. And the elixir in your body is going to lift up, okay, and bring you to feeling superb, okay? So now we're going to try the pranayama breath. And the way that we're going to do this is we're going to do it in tiny little staccato beats, okay, that just take your time with each one. We're going to do a round of 25, and then we're going to do some other exercise, a round of 50, and we're going to end up with a round of 100 so that we all get to the point of complete samadhi and are able to feel really, really good. Sometimes when the physical practice isn't enough, the yogi has to take it to the next level. And these beautiful breathing exercises do just that for us. Okay, here we go. So we're going to put one hand on the belly. Okay, you press your belly down. Try to press your tushy and the lower back onto the chair that you're sitting in. And just hold it with your abdominals. The other little hand is in Gya Mudra. Remember, this is not a perfect science. Put a smile on your face. Okay, and we're going to do 25 little beats. Close your eyes, nose and diaphragm only, okay? You can use the neck a little bit, but try not to let the chest go up, okay? Here we go. Exhale, 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 Exhale. Learning to relax is an art, and it takes time and practice. And what we find is the physical practice is the preparation of the body to prepare the mind for breath work and meditation. It is a very important part of the practice, but as well as the breathing is the most important part of any good yoga practice. Okay, so now let's do a little bit of Himsa Kriya so that we can finish opening up the limbic system, which is in the brain. Eyes up, tongue down. Eyes up, tongue down. Eyes up, tongue down. Panting Himsa. With a roar. Tighten a fist. Make an ugly face. Omit one breath. And release. Exhale. Good work. Okay, now we got our 25 beats coming up. Remember to take your time. Pretend that you have a nice, easy rainbow shape in front of you. And you're going to do each beat as you climb up the rainbow. And you do it in the middle. And then you slide down the other side of the rainbow. Okay? Be childlike. Because if you take it too serious, it won't work. Okay? All this is not a perfect science. We work it as we go. Okay? We find our way. Okay? With love, energy, and a smile on our face. Okay? Here we go. Let's do our 50 beats. One hand on the belly, other hand in Gyan Mudra. Okay? Or you can do the right hand if that's more comfortable for you. Try to keep the chin lifted. Here we go. 50 beats. Close your eyes. Remember to exhale the last one. Press that belly back. Hold. Let's count down. And trying to relax the breath completely. And stay on the exhale. And pretend that there's a feather floating down. Okay? And it's taking its time. And it's floating down, and right before it hits the floor, you take one more deep exhale. And relax. Good work. We've got the 100 beat pranayama coming up, but before that, we're going to do one more round of our nice, beautiful crunches, okay? Exhale, omit one breath. Exhale, omit one breath. Exhale. One more. And relax. Now let's stretch the face a little bit. Let's have a little bit of a surprise here. I want you to dare to look a little bit ugly as you stretch the face. Stretch the eyes. Take the lips to the right. Take them to the left. Make a crunch. And release. Okay, we're ready for the 100 beat countdown. This is the finale of the video. I want you to take your time, position yourself, make sure you're nice and comfortable. Remember, after these, try to take either a nap or stay seated. Drink lots of fresh water or tea so that you're able to replenish yourself. If you can take a nap, all the better. Okay, here we go. Let's do our hair and get ready for our last 100 beats of pranayama, kapalbhati, or diaphragmic breath. Okay, this will fill your body with energy. There'll be no more days of low vitality. There'll be no more adrenal fatigue, and there'll be no more fatigue at all. Okay, so here we go. One hand on the belly, other hand in Gyan Mudra. Turn it toward you slightly. Close your eyes. 100 beats. Here we go. Exhale. Sit back. The last way to breathe is doing the bumblebee Om, okay? In this one, we're going to take a nice deep inhale with all the breath that we have covered, lifting the belly and the chest as high as we can. We're going to put the tongue between the lips, and we're going to bubble the lips like a blowfish and let the sound and breath travel through our body, okay? Let's try to do it 5 times. Catch up with me when you can. Take your time. Remember, this is not a perfect science, but this is a perfect science for you who is looking to free yourself from limited human breathing, okay? Here we go, okay? Nice and easy. Take a deep inhale. Bumblebee. Inhale, bumblebee. Clear your throat. Inhale. Bumblebee. We'll save the last one for you to do on your own. Just remember, you are pure healing energy. You are pure healing radiance. And you are pure healing consciousness. And join me next time for our next video. Thank you so much. Namaste.